Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all. The closest thing to God's heart is the one that gives birth. That's how I view it. So happy Mother's Day. To my mom and to all the moms of the world and to all of those who have nurtured and reared a child. The number one responsibility on the planet. God bless you. People, I stumbled upon something this afternoon in relation to the Middle East. I have not done a video on the war. Maybe in about a week, who knows, but 60 Minutes had an interview today. They interviewed Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. So I gave a listen. And I want to thank God for the 5 C's, this marvelous gift to hear and see simultaneously. Welcome new subscribers. The clues, the codes, the colors, the confirmation of time. You draw your conclusion. I want to present to you in part this interview. And I want to tell you that we're close because there is a call being made again by Paul Revere. Check it out.
Police now in Iran has sent its response to a US proposal to end the war. Pakistan's Prime Minister has said overnight that his country, which is serving as a mediator, had received Iran's response but could not share its details. Meanwhile, US President Donald Trump is accusing the regime of playing games. In a Truth Social post, he's 47-year Iranians have been tapping us along, keeping us waiting, killing our people with their roadside bombs, destroying protests, and recently wiping out 42,000 innocent, unarmed protesters and laughing at our now great again country. They will be laughing no longer. Tehran is warning it'll launch a heavy assault on US assets in the region if Iranian vessels are targeted. Oren Lieberman reports.
Iran feels that time is on its side and it's willing to drag out these negotiations, or at the very least, not rush them along. Meanwhile, we have seen some continued exchanges of fire between the US and Iran over the weekend and late last week, but what's really escalating here is the rhetoric. Iran has said that if its tankers are disabled or if its forces under attack, it will carry out what it calls a heavy assault against US military facilities in the region. We have already seen late last week, Iran fired at US warships that were transiting the Strait of Hormuz, according to US Central Command. And after that, following that, and in retaliation, the U.S. carried out strikes on Iranian military facilities, though.
I'd like to know, are you guys having Iranian, Israeli, American war fatigue? I think that's why I've stayed away from it. Once I realized the 5 Ds were in play, delay, deny, debate, derail, destroy. Once I realized the 5 Ds were being utilized until the day that they flipped the page of their playbook, what's the point? I'm not a boots on the ground reporter. No, I'm not with a major affiliate having to report on it every day. But today is the day to report on it. Enter Benjamin Netanyahu, 60 Minutes interview. Listen to every word he says.
Is Iran over? And if it isn't, who will decide when it is?
I think it accomplished a great deal, but it's not over because there's still nuclear material, enriched uranium that has to be taken out of Iran. There's still enrichment sites that have to be dismantled. There's still proxies that Iran supports their ballistic missiles that they still want to produce. Now, we've degraded a lot of it, but all of that is still there, and there's work to be done.
How do you envision the highly enriched uranium will be removed from Iran?
You go in and you take it out.
With what? Special forces from Israel, special forces from the United States?
Well, I'm not going to talk about military means, but what President Trump has said to me, I want to go in there. And I think it can be done physically. That's not the problem. If you have an agreement and you go in and you take it out, why not? That's the best way.
What if there isn't an agreement? Can it be taken out by force?
Well, you're going to ask me these questions. I'm going to dodge them because I'm not going to talk about our military possibilities, plans, or
I think he let too much out the bag. Once he said that President Trump shared with him he wants to go in there. People, I just showed you a video previously, and now I'm showing you a video, his response. With all due respect to the United States and to the President of the United States and this gentleman, before he goes on any news affiliate, they should have a huddle. It don't have to be NFL football season to have a huddle. You need to have a huddle. I think he should have consulted with Trump so he can guard against. Because now, you know, Big Daddy Trump, he's been throwing the wolf tickets for, what is it, 72 days now? The war is 72 days. And by the way, the Abraham Lincoln ship is number 72. It's either 71 or 72 days we into the war. I think it's 72. I'm sure you guys will correct me, but do you think that Benjamin Netanyahu should have said that Trump wants to go up in there? I don't think it should have been talked about. And I'm not even sure the reporter should have even asked it. You might spank me in the hand and say, Pearson, well, you know, we need the freedom of speech. We at war. And I'm not saying hit him with kids' gloves and baby mitts. I'm just saying there's something, we at war. Because it's all about strategy. Those are generals and captains. That's the talk that you have in your inner circle. I just don't agree with this. But if you think that's something, and you got a beef with me, wait till you hear this response. This one gonna flow you.
Do you believe it's time for the state of Israel to re-examine and possibly reset its financial relationship to the United States, meaning what the United States provides to Israel on an annual basis?
And I've said this to President Trump, I've said it to our own people. Their jaws dropped, but I said, look.
What do you mean? What are you saying?
I want to draw down to zero the American financial support, the financial component of the military cooperation that we have. Because we receive $3.8 billion a year. And I think that it's time that we wean ourselves from the military support.
Can you give me a timetable?
I said right now and do it over the next decade, over the next 10 years, but I want to start now. I don't want to wait for the next Congress. I want to start now. You know, it could go down very fast.
3.8. Is that a date? I didn't think of it till now. Pearson, you're always thinking, well, you know, sometimes they talk in code. And And it gets interesting. I think they're trying to tell us something more than what they want us to know. You don't want to see these numbers here. This is crazy. Come out to 53 days. The 53rd day of the year is February 22nd. If you take it as a date, he said 3.8, billion dollars? So I took it 3/8/2026. Today is May 10th. Come out to 53. The 53rd day of the year is 222. That's that beast system. That's the Antichrist system. But I digress. Why would Benjamin Netanyahu today, the 72nd day into this war, say he wants to wean off of American financial support? I want to read something to you. It's my understanding that Trump is negotiating for peace in relation to the rich uranium and the possibility of having a nuclear bomb. Could this be the reason why Benjamin Netanyahu is saying, look, let's wean off this money that you're giving me? Does he want to strike? Is the negotiation taking too long for him? I mean, we can speculate all day, but I'm going to leave you with this last one. Because I said this about a month ago. I get the feel that America was being used. If you're trying to make headway, or let's say you got to get from point A to point Z, that's 26 steps. From A to Z is 26 steps. And now you've gotten from A to, let's say, T for Trump. You're at the 20th point, and you got six more points to go, because there's 26 letters in the alphabet. Do you think that Benjamin Netanyahu is saying, you know what? I utilized America to a degree that now I can take it from here. Tell me what you think. Let's break it down. This interview was today, 60 Minutes, May 10th, 2026. May 10th, 2026. The war began October 7th, 2023, when Hamas hit Israel. 2 years ago, 216 days. The 216th day of the year is August 4th. That's Barack Obama's birthday. I'm telling y'all, he the Antichrist. Why he keep coming up? Let's look at it some more. May 14th, 1948. That's when Israel became a nation. May 14th, 48. Today is May 10th, 2026. 77 years ago in 514. What is 514? Israel became a nation in 514. What are the odds? The man is speaking today, and I subtract today from the original date that Israel became a nation, and I get their birthday anyway? Come on, man. May 10th, 2026, subtracted from February 28th, 2026, Operation Epic Fury, we hit Iran. And that's today's date. That's 216 as well. The 216th day of the year is August 4th, Barack Obama's birthday. It's speaking. It's going to keep on speaking. June 22nd, 2025. Operation Midnight Hammer. This date right here. Today is May 10th, 2026. The difference is 10:18. Like Luke 10:18, Jesus told his disciples, I beheld Satan being hurled out of heaven like lightning. In Hebrew, Barak means lightning. Not only is it 1018, it's also 46 weeks. JFK, George Floyd, George Orwell, they all died at 46 years old. And it's also 322, skull and bones. Come on, baby. This don't look good. He spoke today. Iran used to be named Persia. The name was switched up March 21st, 1935. Take that date, subtract it from today, May 10th, versus that. Transformation of the name from Persia to Iran, you get 4755. Trump's the 47th president. What happened in 55? Julius Caesar was stabbed to death at 55 years old. I'm predicting there will be someone close that will attempt to unalive Trump. They will repeat it like Julius Caesar. But it won't be a theme where he'll be unalived and take a nap. They're going to play a game out in front of us, just like they did July 13th when they say he got hit in the ear. They're going to play that role in front of us, people. That's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do. 4755 is speaking. Now look, Trump's birthday, June 14th, 1946. Today is May 10th, 2026. 79 years old, Trump is. And 47 weeks. You mean to tell me Benjamin Netanyahu is speaking while Trump became 79 years old today and he's in his 47th week and he's the 47th president? You know this stuff got to be designed. Man, come on now. January 20th, 2025, inauguration of Donald Trump. May 10th is today. The difference is 111. Snake eyes. Pope Francis died on the 111th day of the year. April 21st, snake eyes, 111. Back in the garden. 60 Minutes, the program he was just interviewed on, was founded September 24th, 1968. You remember that date, don't you? Look, 9/24/1968. Today is May 10th, 2026. The difference is 57 years and 722. Abraham Lincoln took his last breath at 7:22 a.m. They speaking, baby. And like I said, 60 Minutes birthday is September 24th. September 24th is the program 60 Minutes, September 24th. What happened in history on September 24th? Oh, I'm ahead of myself. So we got the 722, Abraham Lincoln. Now check this out. Major Garrett is the one who interviewed him, the correspondent. 60 Minutes. This is the guy who interviewed Benjamin Netanyahu. Look at his birthday. He's 63 years old. His birthday is August 24th, 1962. August 24th. That's the date I'm looking at. August 24th. What'd you do, Pearson? Well, let's finish it up. We got August 24th, and we got Benjamin Netanyahu's birthday. October 21st, 1949. I subtract their birthdays, literally. Benjamin Netanyahu's birthday, and there's the reporter's birthday. The difference is 12 years and 44. Barack Obama's the 44th president. Is that a coincidence? My, oh my. Barack Obama's birthday, August 4th, 1961. Today is May 10th, 2026. The difference is 777. What is 777? Aleister Crowley. Aleister Crowley. Aleister Crowley. They say the most evil person in the world. His book, 777. 777. Aleister Crowley. The evil one. Witchcraft, occult, Satanism. Wonder why that number came out. But look, here's the August 24th. All right, let's tie it in. August 24th. August 24th, Major Garrett, that's the guy who interviewed Benjamin Netanyahu, August 24th. Well, you know what? In history, on August 24th, the White House was burned down by Britain. August 24th. Look at that date. 1814. I know, right? But check this out. Remember Albert Pike? They said that he predicted 3 world wars. I looked at his birthdays. His birthday and date of birth. His date of birth and death date. So, on December 29th, 1809, that's when Albert Pike was born. He predicted 3 world wars. Let's look at this here. 12/29, 1809. Today is May 10th, 2026. Albert Pike, his birthday, December 29th, 1809. He predicted 3 world wars. We've already had 2. Subtract his birthday from today, gives you this. What is 216? The 216th day of the year is August 4th. That's Barack Obama's birthday. What is 414? That's the day that Abraham Lincoln got shot. And what else we got? We got 411. What is 411? Remember this guy? A few weekends ago at the correspondence dinner, on a Saturday, he ran through with a weapon. His name is Cole Thomas Allen. His birthday is April 11th. His birthday is April 11th, 1995. This is the guy at the correspondence dinner tried to unalive Trump, remember? Remember this guy? And I called him the modern day Paul Revere. Yeah. That's that 411. And how did I decode that? Give a listen. This is how I figured him out back in the day. When you think about this, think about the Benjamin Netanyahu response. Cole Thomas Allen. Birthday, 4/11/1995. 411 is information. Cole Thomas Allen was bringing information. He was wrapped in foil. Judas betrayed Christ. 30 pieces of silver foil. Someone will be betrayed very soon. That's the message. Someone will be betrayed very soon. This guy is a messenger. American Revolution, War, 9/3/1783. 9/3/1783, April 11th is Cole Thomas Allen's birthday. 211 years, 7/9. Trump is 79 years old. He came to warn. So what did he do? Like Paul Revere, he ran.
In the stillness of April 18, 1775, Boston slept uneasily. British troops prepared to march, but one man was ready to awaken a revolution, Paul Revere.
You know the story. Paul Revere went to 3 different places before he finally got to his destination to warn. Where Cole Thomas Allen, he did the same thing. He went from Los Angeles to Chicago to Washington, D.C. He's the modern day Paul Revere. This saga's not over with. This situation happened on the 25th of April. And now you got the leader of Israel saying, look, pull back on your money. I want to annex. Could it be he's going in and we've been played, and it will force us into the Albert Pike WW3?